What's up, gamers everywhere? This is Htaed7 and RCT, bringing you another live stream for you guys. And now this is almost the final episode. There's only one more to go on the Castlevania retrospective. I'm glad to have you guys here. Anybody and everybody who passes by can drop a line or 10. Feel at home. Everything just mellow and calm as we go into our PS2 Vanias for tonight, which is basically the two main iterations for the PlayStation 2, which is Lament of Innocence and the other one, which is something along the line of Darkness. Two of them, the main PS2 games. Before we head into the games though, I wanted to start with something a bit different today. Since we've been getting a lot of followers lately and viewers, a lot of, how do you call them? There's a name for them. I think it's not dwellers, it's lurkers. We got a lot of lurkers, and I'm all good with that. The more the merrier. It's like I say, you know, you come in, I'm not all that, you know, I'm just an ugly mug over here, gamer, just trying to share with you guys stuff that I love and that I know that you deep inside love as well. I wanted to share just a little bit of piece of trivia for all these people who are starting to come in. That might be asking yourself, what the hell is RCT? What the hell is Htaed7? What is this all about? What is this guy all about? Well, basically, in a nutshell, RCT is a little venture that Afro Soul, which is one of the half of the team, I would call, of RCT, the other part being myself, Htaed7, we made as a little venture called Renegade Computer Tech. We're located over here in Puerto Rico, and basically it started out as a venture for custom PC building and modding and all of the really good stuff, techie stuff. But of course, being the gamers that we are, it also kind of like went towards the gaming side as well. So at one point, we decided to just, you know, go for it. Afro Soul was more than happy to give it a try. She was really psyched up, and I was more on the fence about it, to be completely honest. I was more doing, up to this point, I was doing more YouTube videos where I would edit stuff and just upload. But we decided to give it a try, and I gotta say that I'm super happy because the people, contrary to what I thought, I'm getting to meet a whole bunch of really cool people, cool gamers out there, both male and female, and you know, it's been completely awesome. So that's that. In case you guys were wondering at whatever point, what the hell is RCT? Why does he keep saying RCT? And Htaed7 is just basically, it's a name that I have been using on the internet for ages. So yeah, that's basically that. Now, that being said and out of the way, and of course many thanks to those same followers that I just mentioned, let's go in. Got a whole bunch of surprises for you guys in case you didn't know. Coming up later, I already did a poll on Twitter to see which is going to be my next series for the next retrospective, and I had the contenders were Mega Man, Metroid, and Final Fantasy. Well, Final Fantasy won, so basically that is what I am going to be covering in the next retrospective. Stay tuned for that. Have no specific date on when it's gonna start, because I'm barely, you know, just wrapping up Castlevania, and still got some other things that I need to take care of first before I go into a next retrospective. But that's coming up. Other things that are coming up in the near future, well, there's some systems that I haven't covered that I will be getting into soon, and some surprises before the year's end. Stay tuned for that as well. And without further ado, and not bogging, you know, the time too much, you came in here to see some gameplay. That's what I'm gonna deliver. So let's go right into it. went into my PlayStation 2 module here, and Curse of Darkness is the second entry. The first one that actually came in was this one, Lament of Innocence. Now, of course, if you already watched my last streams that were covering the N64 versions, as I mentioned back then,
in an era long past, as monarchies weakened, local feudal lords grew in power. The first knights simply protected their lords' domains. However, with the reforms of the late 11th century, knights became protectors of the peace. They valued courage and honor, fighting heretics and heathens in God's name. In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible due to two men. Leon Belmont, a courageous man who feared nothing and whose combat abilities were second to none, and Matthias Kronqvist, a genius tactician whose learning made him an exception in a largely illiterate society. They trusted each other completely, and they were bound by an old friendship. However, sorrow awaited Matthias upon his return from a victorious campaign. It was news of the sudden death of his beloved wife, Elisabetta. Matthias's grief was profound, and he became bedridden. A year has passed since then. Thanks to Leon's efforts, their company remains proudly undefeated. However, a mysterious army of monsters suddenly appears in Leon's domain. The Crusades are raging in the east, and since the Church is focusing on fighting heathens rather than monsters, it has forbidden unauthorized battles. Leon wants permission to sortie, but the Church has no intention of granting it. One night, Matthias struggles from his sickbed and tells Leon that the appearance of the monsters is tied to a vampire who has a castle in the forest called Eternal Night, and that Leon's betrothed, Sarah, has been kidnapped and brought to that castle. Leon realizes that he must renounce his title to rescue his beloved. The forest is swollen with darkness, as if it would rob away everything, and only moonlight provides a ray of hope. A great legend is about to begin.
Extremely badass. I'm already hyped. Give me some more. I want to do this. And blood moon. Hell yeah. Bring it on. Let me control this volume because it's crazy. Jeez. Alright. That should be enough. Now, I wanted to mention before I head in, so I can talk for a second here. Okay, let me verify first. Yeah, attack. Attack small, attack big. No sense whatsoever. Okay. Got the jump button where I want it, and the sub button. Okay, perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I need to change absolutely nothing. Vibration is on. Loving it. Okay. Basically, these two take not exactly after the N64, because the Game Boy Advance will come like in between this and N64. And maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe a DS title or two. I think would be like in between as well. So there's a level of progress, but between, as far as 3D is concerned, this is basically coming off the N64, which I mentioned. To me, I feel those two were very experimental for Konami because they were going into the transition full on, trying to cope with 3D environments and how you're supposed to make this work. Now, this one, as you're going to see, is more fleshed out than what you would find on the N64, but that shouldn't detract you guys, any fan of Castlevania, from trying out the N64 versions. I want to make it clear, I'm not, throwing down the N64 versions for nothing. I'm just saying that if you come in being a fan of the Castlevania from the 2D era into the N64, it's not going to be a smooth transition. Just be open-minded about it. Give it a try. It's a bit frustrating. It takes time to get used to, but it's a really good, both of them are really good game. The second one is better, however. It's kind of like the Game of the Year edition. Everything is kind of like tweaked and fixed, making for a much better experience. Now this one, I'm not going to say anything about these. I'm just going to let you guys see, in case you haven't played it, to give you an idea of how much it has changed from the past 3D venture. And as you can hear in the background, no, that is not the game. That is my dog, once again. So it's not special effects that are thrown in by Konami. Ray! Shut up! Thank you. Okay. Let's go in. I already have one here, but I'm gonna create another one. And I'm sorry guys that I started an hour late. I'm doing some stuff, installing something that I'm gonna show you guys later on. It's gonna become a stream itself.
What just happened? I felt something strange.
Ah, he must really like you. You won't be able to leave now.
Who's there?
Now, don't get so excited. I'm just an old man. I just came to gawk at the man crazy enough to come here.
You don't seem like a monster.
Of course not. What is your name?
Hey Anthony, welcome. You came just in time, bro.
Leon.
The show is basically starting right now, so you're not missing much.
You're not Baron Leon Belmont.
Just Leon.
And by the way,
Belmont.
Anthony, I already have my
I've
list.
given up my title.
It was pretty hard
And
to
you,
pick,
old man?
but I got them down. 15
Pardon me,
games.
Lord Belmont.
All right, for the Neo Geo.
My name is
That's gonna be the next thing
Rinaldo
coming up. So
Gandolfi.
stay tuned for that.
You can call me Leon, and I will call you Rinaldo. Don't call me Lord. We're equals now.
As you wish. Now, please follow me to my cottage. I want to talk to you.
Now, just in case, Anthony, in case you're wondering, because you're a part of the conversation that I added on Facebook. In case you just ran into the
Wait
whole
here a moment.
rant
There's
that you
something I
saw
want to give you.
on Facebook.
Rinaldo,
don't pay
can
me
I ask you something?
too much
What
attention
is it?
to that. I was just venting.
Why are you living in a place like this?
But everything is A-okay, dude.
I have unfinished business with Walter Bernhard, the master of this forest.
Unfinished business?
Not worth mentioning. I owe him.
Well, I won't ask any more, but you're not in danger living so close to him?
I still haven't decided.
It seems eternal life is extremely boring.
I believe.
He enjoys playing at cat
my
and
God.
mouse with the
Wait.
hunters that come here. Though, of
I think
course,
it's
there's
gonna
no
be.
way that he
let me
could
see,
ever lose.
tomorrow.
He
What's tomorrow?
thinks that
Tomorrow is what? Saturday.
my helping
Friday?
hunters makes
I
the
don't even
game
know the day that
more
I'm living in.
fun.
You believe that? Jesus.
I see. But what do you mean
Okay,
by
go
there
ahead.
being no way he could lose?
Vampires are loved by the night. And
Tomorrow
this forest is
gonna
locked
be
in
the end
eternal
of the
darkness.
Castlevania retrospective.
He has never been defeated.
So tomorrow Friday,
Well,
I'll
that
be
may
doing
be
that
so,
in
but I must
Hitbox.
go ahead and face him.
So I'm guessing that I'll come back
Did
here to
he
Twitch to do the Neo Geo
take
on
someone
Saturday.
precious?
God willing, everything is
he abducted
okay.
my betrothed. How did you know that?
It's what he always does when he starts the game. You came unarmed. Your courage astonishes me.
I do have a weapon, just not my sword. That belongs to the company, and I left it behind when I gave up my title.
Honest to a fault.
I heard that many hunt...
Okay, let's forward this a bit because it's starting to get a bit thick. And you guys came here to see the action. So here we are. Already from the get-go, we're seeing a much larger view. The control is pretty tight. Thanks, Anthony. And we have the trusty whip with us. Now the select will throw you into the map, kind of like a Metroid map, if I say so myself, but for whatever reason, okay, there we go. Huh, down doesn't seem to be working. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second, guys. Check the controllers, even though I had this. Oh boy. Controllers. Okay. Now I see what happened. All right. Everything should be good now. Yep. All right. Just had my emulator mix up the controller, so I wasn't having a very good response with the down direction, but everything is cool now.
You've done well to come back. Is there anything you need?
Not exactly, because I don't have any money. True to life, even in the video game.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Go ahead, buddy. Do your thing. I'm gonna be here. Alright, we have jump. Now the view has changed quite a bit. The camera control is much better at this point, and you get a vibe of kind of like Devil May Cry kind of thing going on. So again, coming from the N64 version is quite
Sarah, wait for me.
Improvement.
I'm coming to save you.
Yes, we all know you're very brave, Leon. Go right ahead. And here we are. Hey, what's up, Red Ice? Glad to see you here, man. Everything's okay? How's the family doing? Esto es tranquilito, papá. Un día a la vez. Un día a la vez. Aquí bregando con el Castlevania. Mañana es el último, por por si acaso. Le voy a prácticamente recoger ya toda la serie, finalizarla, darle cierre por fin. Todos esos títulos increíbles de Castlevania, ya tú sabes. Y me hubiese gustado cubrir los de PlayStation 3, pero pues, o sea, esto por lo menos es lo que puedo hacer por el momento. Pero yo creo que cubrí bastante bien la serie en general. Cubrí los mejores títulos, por supuesto, era lo importante. So yeah, I feel very satisfied from what I could accomplish, and I hope that the message, which was from the beginning, for people out there who haven't played or haven't tried the series or are still on the fence, to give it a try, because it's an excellent series, a series that has and carries a lot of weight in the history of video games. And given the state of Konami as a company nowadays, especially, it's more important than ever that we should take a look at these titles that helped shape the company as a whole. So will I, Afro Soul. You're not alone in feeling that way, but don't worry, that's gonna come. That's gonna come sooner or later. I have my work cut out for me though with Final Fantasy, but I know I'm gonna come through. This door right here is locked, so I'm gonna have to go back. This one is kind of tough, especially for it being like the first entry, the first experience of Castlevania. They still hadn't perfected the controls of what they wanted to do with the controls of the old Castlevania into 3D, but it's pretty good. It's kind of hard. It's a little on the hard side. That I have to give it to you. All right, so we gotta go. Yeah. You gotta go that way, which is towards the front of the screen. So gotta go through the whole tutorial part. So the seal is not broken yet. The good thing about the Symphony is that now you can give it a chance and play it little by little until you cover the whole map. I mean, basically now is a really good time, especially with these fantastic emulators that allow you to actually play the game with a visual bump, you know, in resolution and stuff. Okay, so I got a marker stone. More to keeping in track. And Rip Ice, by the way, tomorrow if you get a chance, if you haven't played it yet or haven't seen it or didn't see my preview on my last stream, I previewed Castlevania Judgment, the fighting game with Castlevania characters. It's badass, man. That game is fucking amazing. So that one I'm gonna be playing full tomorrow. Potion, very important. Is the usual tutorial that we know so well in modern games to give you an idea how you're supposed to move around in the world. Here, you basically need your whip to help you up. Kick some ass. For evasion, gotta use the guard button, which is the trigger button on the top, and combine it with the X so you can sidestep and evade attacks. Very, very useful. Looking to see which one is the button. There you go. Alright. The good thing about this one is that it offers you, since you can have two types of attacks, you can do some combos and stuff like that to, you know, wither the energy of the bosses and enemies that you find. Now this stuff is the stuff that pisses me off a bit, which is the jumping. Let me grab this down here. No, I want to grab the potion. There you go. Just using the whip to jump. See? It's a little touchy. Oh. Welcome back, Anthony. There you go. Magical ticket. Now let's see what that magical ticket is all about. Okay, so this is basically an escape item in case it becomes a little tough inside and you feel that you're gonna die. Well, use that magical ticket to get the hell out. Eso es lo cool que tiene miau miau. Eso es lo cool de Symphony. Symphony, por la cuestión de ser RPG, te deja tú hacer leveling. O sea, cuando te sientas cómodo, pues le metes mano. Oh shit. Come on, come on. There you. Go into the fire. What a dumbass way to die. By stepping on something hot. Alright. In hindsight, I could have covered the 3DS version of Castlevania because I actually have it for the PC, because they made a PC version of that game and it looks awesome. I actually get to play it on 3D because I have a 3D monitor, so I don't lose, you know, the charm of the game. It's a pretty cool game, but it doesn't, I don't know, as a Castlevania fan, it doesn't feel, I don't feel the Castlevania vibe because it's another team. It's something different. Get out of here. More people to fight. Hope I'm not running in circles. Which seems to be what I'm doing. Yes, I am. Now I feel silly. Okay, yeah, that's the way to go. Let's get out of here. Go back to the main chamber. Gotta save first. it. Okay, Noel. The save chamber isn't on this side, is on the other side. There you go. It is. It actually is. And it does a very faithful, it's a very faithful port. The only advantage that 3DS has in that regard is the 3D effect, which is beautiful on the 3DS. However, there are ways, like in my case, my TV is a 3D monitor. So all I have to do is tweak it a little bit, and I have the same experience, but on a much larger monitor, with higher resolution, of course, which is a benefit. So let's save here so we can go on to the next part. The other one I could have covered as well, but I don't have it. I would have to install it, and would be Lord of Shadows. That's one that I would have loved covering, but maybe I'll do that one as a solo later on. I gotta see where I can go now. Let's go to our right side. Any of you suckers gonna come out of that? No? The ambience music is pretty awesome as well. Okay, I can't go through there. I can't go through the other side. How about if we go to this side? Door should be open now. But I just came out of here. Look at that. I'm already liking it. Double jumping, baby. What is this? Marker Stone 3. Aha. So I have this right here, and let's see what's over here. Order of Ecclesia. Eso es otra cosa, mi pana. Order of Ecclesia está brutal. Y de nuevo, ese es, yo lo digo, and I repeat it, that's my third favorite of the whole series. Y es one of the games most overlooked by Castlevania fans for whatever reason. There's people saying that, oh no, because they shy away from the title because I don't know, because it's a girl. I have, because there's no other reason. I mean, the game is pretty sick. Plus, you get to do some stuff that hasn't been done in another Castlevania. The whole thing with sucking the souls and stuff, the magic powers and stuff and enemies, that is badass. Now, where did I go? I got to the new room. See, this is the part, or this is the aspect that I say that it's very similar to Devil May Cry, but with a camera a little bit taken towards the back. Devil May Cry is kind of like more close to the character in that regard. I keep saying Order of Ecclesia. It's not Ecclesia, it's Ecclesia. Ecclesia. Keep calling that wrong. There's nothing else here. Nothing special. Has to be something. There you go. Another part of the map. Smack them around. Freaking skeletons everywhere. Here, let's check out what the room has to offer. Let's see what we find here. Oh shit, got trapped. Another title that reminds me a little bit of this is Rygar. Rygar for the PlayStation 2 feels like this game in many ways. Another great game. Very, very different from the original arcade game and the NES game, but it's awesome nonetheless. Another sleeper title that didn't get much recognition, but was really, really good. Okay, so the doors are open. Let's go towards this side. It is. Even though it falls a little bit into the beat 'em up category more than an adventure, it's really awesome. Really fast-paced, really action-filled. I love it. Just like there's some other titles that fit into that. The anime-inspired, one of my favorite anime series from back in the day, Berserk. Oh my god, the Dreamcast version of Berserk. I played that for so many hours. It's crazy. I still have it. I still have the original. You know, Berserk as a series and as a game, incredible. I don't know how Berserk hasn't gained the following that got that Americans backed like Dragon Ball and Naruto and stuff like that, and never gave like that a chance. If you get a chance and you enjoy reading manga, go and get yourself and read yourself Berserk. That is, oh my god, that is out of this world, man. As well as Fist of the North Star. Awesome, classic title as well. And you know how much I love the fighter. I've shown it a couple of times, I played it, and it's too much. Okay, so I released some kind of seal. I guess about right now, it would be a good idea to start using the markers so I won't lose where I'm supposed to go, but I'm gonna forgo that because, again, this is more like a showing more than a let's play. Mister, you are starting to get on my nerves with that fucking arrow. There you go. Pero ribeyes, te lo digo. I have to insist, ribeyes. tomorrow, if you get a chance, or if you can't be because you're working, don't miss the showing tomorrow, because tomorrow, at least the first part, the first hour is going to be covering a couple of Castlevania stragglers, like the arcade game, the Game Boy game, Kid Dracula, and the WiiWare title, Castlevania Rebirth. That only came out for WiiWare. I'm going to be covering that tomorrow, the first hour. The second hour is going to be the whole thing dedicated to Castlevania Judgment. That game is so badass. I don't know how I missed it the first time around. Well, it's understandable. I was doing a lot of 360 back in the day, and I completely missed that one. I think I didn't even have the Wii at that point. And that title got so criticized by so many people that a lot of people missed it. But it's an awesome fighter and a title, you know. Alrighty, so this is the safe bet. There we go. Zombies! Zombies that throw up! The vomit is disgusting. Let's kill him quick then. Now you will. Oh shit. Don't worry, I'm gonna burn you. No, I'm not. I ran out of juice. No, don't step in the vomit. It's pretty disgusting. Está bien, Repa, está bien, no. Te lo digo para que lo veas, porque yo sé que si tú todavía tienes Wii, yo no sé si tienes Wii todavía, pero o si tienes Wii U, lo puedes jugar, o sea, conseguir una copia de Castlevania Judgment, porque está brutal. Tiene un montón de personajes para sacar, el gameplay, the gameplay isn't too deep, the gameplay plays more like Dragon Ball. Because you only have like one button for attack, another button for the special weapon, like the secondary weapon that you use here, like holy water, knives, axe, and stuff like that. Then you have another button for the special attack, another for guarding, another for jumping. It's very simple. As a fighter, it's nowhere near something like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. But taken as a light-hearted fighter, with the Castlevania theme, with the awesome graphics that it has for being a Wii, you can't go wrong with the title. It's awesome. All the music, the classical music is remixed in that game. You get to play as Alucard, you get to play as Simon, you get to play as Trevor. You know, this I can't say enough about the game. The game is pretty awesome, and I feel like a total dick for not noticing it before. Gotta be careful because I tend to lose myself inside a shoebox. Now the person that I'm not seeing here that I'm kind of missing is my buddy Aaron Classic Gamer. Now if I had to take a wild guess, it has to be that my buddy has to be working his ass off and right now has to be tired as hell, probably asleep. So Aaron, buddy, wherever you are, I hope you're relaxing and just chilling and getting some rest, because you cannot overwork yourself, dude. Keep doing that. You can't overwork yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. Don't want you getting sick. Alright. A new button smashing combo. X, 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 X. I mean, square, square, square. Alright. There you go. Flashy evasion. Flashy evasion 2. because I was talking with Afro Soul about that yesterday, and I kept telling her I don't know why he wants my personal 15 because he's like the sage of Neo Geo, and it's like, I mean, it should be his. And she makes a good point. She says if he's asking your top 15, go with it, have fun with it, and that's exactly what I did. I mean, it was kind of hard picking the 15, but I got them. I got them all right. I gotta say beforehand, sports fans are gonna hate me even more, man. I'm sorry, but I picked my 15. That's all I'm gonna say in regards to that. But it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna try not to drag it too much either. I'm just gonna have them back to back and feature a little bit of gameplay of each, and it's gonna be awesome. Money. I need my money to buy stuff. Woo! What's this? Oh. Okay, so I changed it for what? For a sword. I appreciate it as well, man. I mean, it's I just reacted that way because it felt kind of weird, because here you are, you know, a person who has this dedication and this love towards a platform, and you treat it with the utmost respect. I've seen sometimes in the forums that some people are not very kind to that, and they tend to complain a lot. And I love the way that you handle that as well, because to be completely honest, I don't know what I would do. I would probably go, I'm a little hot-tempered, to be honest, and the way you handle them, you know, you make your point, you don't offend anybody, you respect everybody's opinion, and I admire that, you know, that's the way it should be. There should be more camaraderie between us gamers. I mean, we're the people who made the industry. We're the people that kept it alive, that made it, you know, to be a thriving thing as it is today. So why not be more kind to each other? We as a group have a lot of power. So why should we be going at each other's throats, you know, in fanboy wars and stuff like that? It makes absolute no fucking sense. So here I am, I'm thinking, man, you know, it feels awesome that somebody who has this level of expertise in an area asks my opinion and look forward to my opinion. It really feels good. So that way, just like everything else that I have been trying to do so far, I'm going to do it with a lot of care and a lot of love, because of the group of people that I'm doing it for, and especially for you, group. Wait. There's some doors here that I haven't checked. Where are they? Is there one on this side? Oh, yep. Can I go up here? There's a freaking ladder. Aha! Gotcha. There you go. What's that sound? I don't like that sound. We got some boxy bats attacking me. That's more an effect or glitch of the emulation. So, holy crap! What the hell? Why is it that in every single Castlevania they keep making this eye more and more powerful? Now he has a laser beam. Wait a second. We got the Resident Evil dogs. Kill these before they start throwing up. No! There you go. I'm gonna step in that crap. See, the map is ever expanding. It's not a short game by any measure. Plenty to explore. But you're also going to notice a lot of difference between this one and the second one, which I'm going to be covering, I would say, in about an hour and 5 minutes. Because this one is almost close being done. And the great thing about that, Anthony, is that kindness breeds more kindness. A lot of people don't really get that. They think that by being bossy and being a complete asshole, they're gonna get, they think they're funny or they think that they're witty by acting that way, and they almost always come off better said, as being completely idiotic and immature. There's no place for that. I mean, it's okay when you're like 13 or 14, and not even then. Because I've seen 13 or 14-year-old kids act with more maturity than that. So it's completely, it's ridiculous. But yeah, that's one of the little downsides that we get of living in a connected world. That, we're gonna get a lot of trolls, we're gonna get a lot of smart asses, and a lot of people who just want to bring you down. You can't allow that. You cannot allow that. I will try my hardest to emulate exactly that attitude. Respect. I I think is something that is so misinterpreted nowadays, unfortunately. Respect, I think people relate respect with being this hard ass that people have to be afraid of, and that's not respect at all. Respect is being mindful, being caring, being, I don't know, just, you know, being yourself, but being respectful in disagreeing, being respectful in agreeing. You know, you have to project, or you should project, more or the same as you want people to treat you back. If you start to offer less, then what's the point? What can you expect from that? And it's very simple, but people miss that fucking point. I don't get it, you know. You try to be nice, but people take advantage of it. At the same time, you can't judge everybody by that experience alone, so it's a very hard line to walk sometimes, but you gotta do it. If you don't do it, who else is gonna do it? I need to get out of here because these suckers are like... Alright. Oh boy, look at that. I know I'm wasting my time with these suckers, so I'm gonna get out of here. Whoa. You seem to be very afraid. Oh! I think I need a potion. What? Oh, right. The little circle thingy. There you go. Oh, wait. I don't have the potion there. Come on. How about... Let's equip it. I can't figure out how to get my item to show up. Oh, that's the reorder. I don't want to reorder. I want to actually move it. I'm about to die a very gruesome death. Just like that.
Leon!
No, Leon! Yes, Leon, because it's over, Leon. It was just 1 hour. And that's about it. Well, guys, this is just one half of tonight's stream. You basically got an idea of what Castlevania Lament of Innocence is all about. Now, in the next hour, I'm going to show you guys the next game for the PlayStation 2, and then that After that, I will wrap things up for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this first stream, and I hope to see you guys back in my second stream for the second game for tonight.
In an era long past,
Sorry, Ribeyes, but I need to do it.
Local feudal
I'm gonna come back.
lords
I'm gonna come back
grew in
at 9
power.
o'clock.
The first
to cover the
knights
second
simply
game,
protected
remember.
their lord's domains.
And nothing.
With the
See you guys
reforms
then.
of the late
Thanks for
11th
being
century,
here with me. Thanks, Anthony,
knights
for being
became
here.
protectors
Ribeyes.
of the peace. They valued
I'll
courage
talk to you guys in
and honor,
1 hour. Hopefully.
fighting
You
heretics
guys take
and
care now.
heathens in
Everybody out
God's
there.
name.
See ya.
In this age, one company of knights was said to be invincible.